Hello? March 2nd, 2017. Hello? Hello?
Hey, Ms. Thomas, this is Francisco Salazar.
Hi.
Okay, so I can hear you better now. So, you say you have a conference call tomorrow with the DA's office?
I'm sorry?
So you said tomorrow morning you have a conference call with the DA's office?
Yeah, for something different. So it'd have to be after 8. Yeah, after 8:30. I mean, if you want to get together, it'd have to be after, say, 10 o'clock, 10 a.m.
I'm sorry. Repeat that again. I'm sorry.
If we get together for a meet up tomorrow, it'd have to be after 10 a.m.
Oh, okay. Understand. Okay.
Unless you
the meeting for tomorrow. You said the meeting with the DA's office tomorrow is for a separate incident.
Yes, sir.
Is that right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Sir, do you do any investigations for the DA's office?
Do I do what?
Do you do any investigations or any work for the district attorney's office?
No.
Okay.
No, what?
We just wanted to ask to make sure so that way we don't have any bias or prejudice. Just to confirm that you're not working both sides. It's just a typical question.
The DA knows who I mean, I've worked a lot of the separate cases. The DA knows who I am. There's no way they would
okay.
They would allow me
we just needed to know for our own peace of mind. That's all.
Okay.
That we weren't, you know.
All right. Sure. I understand.
Yeah.
Could we take care of this over the phone instead of meeting tomorrow? Or do you have to meet up with me?
Well, yeah, I prefer to meet in person because, for one, you understand who I am, and second is that, you know, I know who you are, so that there's no mix-up in information, but we don't necessarily need to meet in person. And I think we can pretty much do it over the phone. Like, I guess right now, basically.
You know, it's March 2nd, and the pre-trial starts March 13th. Isn't that cutting it close?
How are you going to be
pre-trial is March 13th?
Yeah, pre-trial is March 13th, and 14th and 15th are the trial dates.
Well, the investigation is pretty much done. I mean, actually, it is done. I mean, I already did my part.
What part was that, sir?
Nothing's been submitted to her.
I have no idea what's been investigated.
Okay, well, your attorney's got my reports. So.
What was that?
I'm sure you're.
What did you report on?
Okay, you haven't talked with your attorney about the investigation I've done?
No, he said that he hasn't spoke to you. In fact,
he told us to call you.
Yeah, and which part were you investigating? Were you investigating for her behalf, or were you investigating against her?
I'm sorry, I was investigating on your behalf.
What did you investigate?
Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to send a report. Yeah, I submitted the report to your attorney 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
This case, I mean, I thought this case, I thought he'd already spoken with you long before today regarding my results. I always send it to him by email. So he should have obtained a copy of my report weeks ago.
Well, sorry. I never even heard of it. I never even heard of your name until today, and today's the 2nd of March.
Right. I mean, and to me, I didn't really see a reason to talk to you because the persons that I needed to speak with, they wouldn't speak with voices. Probably a good thing. But the thing that I was more concerned with, and I think I focused on, was more the crime scene. I mean, there's two different allegations. Of one person claims they said they saw one thing, another person didn't see that, and that's all. And that's actually in the reports. Okay. And then when you got to the crime scene, it's obvious that one person was likely lying, and the other one was telling the truth. And really, that's kind of what your case comes down to. I mean, I didn't really see any need to talk to you because the evidence was pretty clear as to what was reported, and both were contradictory.
That's good to know.
Yeah.
Hey, is there any, did you get pictures of the shed or videos or anything?
Yeah, well, I got a lot of video, a lot of pictures of the location. Got pictures of where the woman claims to have saw you from, what she could have saw, what she pretty much could have saw everything. So, I guess the only thing I need to really maybe talk to you about is you talked about you going out to some tables, setting a box on the tables and going through the box, looking at photos, I guess. The only tables that I saw were directly right outside his unit, which is like a picnic table. So I'm assuming that's the tables he was talking about, correct?
I don't know. We can't give any statements right now, sir. I'm here to protect her, and that she doesn't incriminate herself. So she can't give any statements on any of that at this time because you're not her attorney and you don't have that privilege. So
Wait, what do you mean? Who am I talking to?
you're talking to Janice, but I'm sitting here listening. I'm in the car with her. So she is unable to state that she hasn't been Mirandaized, and she doesn't have her attorney present, so she will not be making any
Who are you
statements.
talking about? Are you talking about the witness?
No, my name is Janice, and do you realize that the person who called, one of the people who called the police is my ex-husband? William Trent Olson is
Yes.
my ex-husband. I was wondering...
Yeah, I think this whole conversation is too confusing. I mean, obviously you don't trust me. You're questioning me like as if I'm working for the other side. Yeah, it's like I was hired to work on case for Janice Thomas.
When were you hired? When were you hired?
You're questioning me. You're questioning me as though I'm hiding something from you.
No.
I have nothing to hide.
Well, we're sorry that you feel that way.
When were you hired? Why are we only speaking today? Today's the 2nd of March, and we're going to...
As I told you, there was no reason for me to talk to you.
Well, yeah,
She's the defendant in the case. You're working for her.
I'm asking, could you possibly,
Oh, wow. He just hung up on her.
Yeah,
No, you gotta call him. I tried...
Look, I'm tired of arguing. If you want to talk to me tomorrow, we can get together. If otherwise, if this is going to turn into an argument, I'm not gonna talk to you.
Well, we're not arguing. We're just
argument.
discussing. I tried calling my.
Who was in the car with you?
This is
Just
Janice.
a witness.
This is me, Janice, and I was wondering if you could get the phone.
Is there another witness? Why do I hear another? Is there another witness in the car?
Yeah, I'm a witness, and I'd like to stay anonymous at this time.
I was wondering if you can get the phone records from Goldfield RV Park that states that I called to try to get my husband to give me my property for years.
Okay, well that's not relevant to your case. You're not being charged. You're being charged with going into a store's
because well.
Yeah, I do what your attorney requests me to do, not what you request me to do. I do what your attorney requests.
Her attorney today told her to call you and request the things she needed, and I specifically witnessed that.
When you're talking like it's a third person, who am I talking to right now?
You are talking to Dr. Woodick, and I witnessed Mr. Cassins today tell Miss Thomas that she had to call.
Janice Thomas.
No, sir, I am Janice.
There are two people in the car, sir. You're on speakerphone.
Okay, well, I'm going to talk to you individually. I'll meet with you tomorrow. Give me a call tomorrow. I'll meet with you individually.
Okay, what's
I don't need to talk to two persons at the same time.
When and where tomorrow?
You can meet me in my office tomorrow around. Let's see. I have a scheduled interview at 8:30. That'll probably last a couple hours. So probably around 11 o'clock.
Okay, 11. And where is your office, sir?
At 615 South Weber Street.
Okay. And is there a name on the office building, or just 615 South Weber Street?
Yeah. It says Anaya and McKinney Law Offices.
Can you spell that, please?
Just ANAYA and McKinney, and it says Criminal Defense Firm.
Okay.
Now, Now, I'm only going to talk to you. I'm not going to talk. Don't bring any third-party person because they could end up being witnessed against you. Unless you want to incriminate yourself to have.
Well, you're asking her questions so that she
I'm not talking to any other third party. I'm talking to you only.
But tomorrow morning at 11 a.m., 615 South Weber Street. I'll be there, sir. Thank you for your time.
All right.
I would not go. He's asking you to incriminate yourself, and he's asking you to ask questions that you don't have your attorney there, and you're going to be saying what happened. He says,
Mr. Salazar was recording and trying to get her to have statements, and in the prior conversation he told her he had to call her back so he'd get the recorder on to start recording Janice without her permission or her consent, and for an investigation, which according to court laws for the investigation she has to be consented to having her statements recorded without her attorney. It gets better. You got to listen to Mr. Cassins. He says he's not going to protect her.